What's up, y'all? Animebones here. So I'm thinking about One Piece, and I'm thinking like, who's the strongest? And One Piece doesn't really ever show who's the strongest. I mean, no one like Kaido. They say he's the strongest creature. I think they had like a new thing that came out, new info, something that came out that was made by the author or whatever, and they were saying that Kaido is literally the strongest creature, or something like that. And it's like, what does that even mean, literally? Like, I mean, because it's what character? I mean, One Piece they got fucking deers walking around and talking like choppers. So what do you mean by creature? I mean, what's Jinbei? Is he a fish man or is he a creature? I mean, what are we talking about by creatures? You know what I mean? So it's like is Logia types creatures or what? So I don't know what they mean by that. Cause just because he's the strongest creature doesn't mean he's the strongest man. But is he not a man? Like that's the most dumbest title I ever heard. I mean, honestly, because it's like you really don't know who's the strongest of One Piece. That's why it's so weird. And I'm getting tired of like the Luffy thing where ever since like a couple arcs ago, he keeps getting help in all these fucking fights. I'm tired of Luffy getting help in all these fights. I mean, he's been getting help since Doflamingo. First they jumped Doflamingo, then they tried. Who else they jumped? I think the last person he beat legit was Cracker, but even that was kind of stupid. The only reason why he beat Cracker because he started eating them. It was like, bro, what? Is this, bro? I couldn't take that fight seriously. Like, you could be like, yeah, that's his power and all this dumb stuff, and Luffy always eats it, bro. That shit's dumb. Like, he was really eating like this guy. Like, that shit was stupid. And then he was fighting Katakuri. Katakuri was basically telling this nigga to beat him. Like, he was letting this nigga. Katakuri had him whooped so many times and just was like, yeah, like come, like he didn't even kill him. Like, he left him and went to go eat. And then he saw his face, like, bro, he could have killed him, but he didn't. Like, Katakuri really wanted to be beaten. And then Kaido, he done whooped his ass like 3 times. They even jumped Kaido. Zoro probably did the most damage to Kaido since. So it's like Luffy isn't really doing nothing. It's like, bro, we really don't know who's the strongest, but I know one thing for sure that Luffy has not 1v1 someone in so long and one fair in so long. It's pissing me off. Like Luffy is not up there. He's still not up there. We're fucking 1,000 fucking chapters in, and he's still not up there. He's not even close. He just got one shot. I don't care if he learned a new move where he can make his arm hockey hit harder, or he came back and then he was about to die. And first of all, this let's like One Piece is on some bullshit right now. Like then Luffy about to die, then he comes back and eat. Now he's back to 100%. Like come on, bro. Come on with this dumb shit. I accept the Zero shit better. Zero, they put all this stuff in him. They was like, yeah, he gonna feel it later, but he's not gonna feel it now. I accept that. This nigga coming back after getting his ass whooped and just eating and getting like, come on, like he was acting like he ate a sensu beam or some shit. This nigga literally just ate regular shit, and now he's good. Like, bro, come on, no, he got his ass whooped. Stop letting him get his ass whooped. Like, don't make him come back on some dumb shit. Like, if he was going to, like, if he couldn't beat him, then say that. Don't make him come back because he ate food. Like, come on, man. If I fight someone right now, they whip my ass. I'm like, yo, give me a wing. Let's go. Like, no, it's not. That's the most dumbest shit I ever seen. Like, don't, like, One Piece is on some bullshit right now, bro. And, like, the power scales don't make sense. Because who is the strongest? You really don't know. Because it's like, you got Whitebeard. He was whooping Akaino's ass. It really didn't. He really should have killed Akaino. He really should have beat him because he was tossing this thing in the air, punching him. He was really just acting like he was a rag doll. And then we got Kaido. We really don't know. And then like Big Mom seems like she weaker than Kaido, but at the same time like she not. So I mean like she is, but she up there though. So it's like Kaido versus Big Mom. You really can't tell who would win. And then who else we got? Then Shanks. You don't know what he capable of. He got one arm. Then Mihawk don't make sense because Mihawk be talking shit to Shanks like they on the same level, but he was the 7 warlords, and all the 7 warlords really aren't near that level of Yonko. So it's like, so is Mihawk Yonko level or what? Like that. So y'all can't tell me that wasn't confusing. Who else? Like Garp. Garp said Goku had to hold Garp down, so then he could, because he was going to kill Akainu. So was Garp really stronger than Akainu back in the Marineford? I mean, so Garp's still that strong. And that, if he was that strong, well, then how strong was he in his prime? So then how strong was Roger? And then Roger wasn't even known as the strongest. Whitebeard was known as the strongest. So how strong was Roger? Then we don't even know how strong Dragon is. So how strong is Dragon? Like, we didn't send Goku, like, who knows how strong he is? He had this Buddha fruit. So, I mean, the power scales in One Piece don't make sense. Y'all can't tell me this don't make sense, all right? Think about everyone I just said. Are they all on the same level? Like, One Piece is so confusing in power scale, and I need Luffy to get up there. Like, Zoro and Sanji are showing me more promise than Luffy is right now. He's just getting his ass whipped. I get it. He's going against Kaido. He's the strongest creature and all this stuff. But it's like, I don't get how strong is he. And if I see him come back from getting his ass whipped and eating some meat, and he has some new move, bro, I'm going to get pissed off because that didn't make sense, and he did nothing to learn it. The only thing I accept is when he learned how to hit harder because when he was in prison, he was with the old guy and he learned that. I accept that. That makes sense. Just like, but when Luffy came back, well, when Luffy fought at Water 7 and had Gear 2 and 3, that didn't make sense. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. That was my most hypest part. When I seen Luffy go Gear 2nd for the first time, I got hype as hell. But it made no sense at all. I mean, how do you just come up and you just got 2 gears? Like, come on, bro. That like One Piece to me has always been like lacking in terms of like the training parts because these niggas don't train. It's one thing if they was like Dragon Ball Z characters, they had a Zenkai boost after they lose a fight, but these guys don't train. They have new moves like the Sanji when he pulled out Diamba Djembe, like he really just came out of nowhere and just spin around really fast. It's like my foot's on fire. Now there might be a thing where they're saying that might have to do with the things he got treated with back when he was a kid. Now if that's the case, then I can accept that. Now I can accept why he can use fire and it makes sense because all the things he did with him when he was a kid, when he was with the German 66 or whatever. So that makes sense if that is what they're talking about because he's talking about his body been feeling weird after the raid suit. If that's the case, I accept it. But Luffy and his like gears and all that shit don't make no sense. The only thing that made sense was like all the stuff after the 2 year time skip because he legit trained for 2 years and all the other stuff like the like before that learning them 2 years didn't make sense. And neither is this new move he's about to do when he fights Kaido because we gotta admit it. When he fights Kaido, he's not going to do the same thing. He's going to probably do another gear. I doubt he'll do Awakening, like or unless Momo and Kaido's daughter helps him. That's the only way I see it. And then once again, I'm tired of seeing Luffy with the jumps. Stop with the jumps and start 1v1 of these guys. Like, I need better power scaling. I need to know where is everyone standing at. How strong is Queen? How strong is King? And say stronger than Katakuri because Katakuri seemed like he really almost on Yonko level. Like he's really his observation IQ was beyond this world. He's sitting like he's basically had Luffy's fruit to an extent. Like how strong is Katakuri? And is he stronger than Doflamingo? Like the power scales really don't make sense. I mean, because everyone jumped Doflamingo. They legit jumped him like everyone. So, bro, I don't know. It's confusing to me. You guys tell me. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is the strongest person in the One Piece? Do you guys think it was Luffy? I mean, do you guys think it was Roger? Do you think it was Joy Boy? Whoever he might have been. Was that one person? Where's that one tall person that was in black? That's with the big hat. I forgot what it was. Some weird name. You guys know what I'm talking about. But they're above the elders. Like, so you guys tell me who do you think is the strongest person in the One Piece universe, and tell me how would you scale them all? And is Kaido the strongest? All right. Thanks for watching. Oda, you need to start making sense and don't stop with the Luffy new moves out of nowhere. Show me training them. Show me him training for it, alright? Thanks for watching. Animebones out.